simplify. I have 3 plus 4i divided by 2 plus 5i. Now we cannot have an imaginary number on the denominator. So therefore, for purpose to be able to simplify is to be able to get rid of the denominator, the I on the denominator. And we're going to multiply by something that we call the conjugate. Basically, your I will be the opposite on the denominator. So we're going to multiply by 2 minus 5i. Since this is a positive, we're going to multiply by negative. Only the imaginary part. And what you do on the denominator, on the numerator, we're going to do on the numerator. So if you multiply the denominator by 2 minus 5i, we're going to multiply the numerator by 2 minus 5i. That way your fraction stays equivalent. It will be the same value. We're going to multiply it out. 3 times 2 gives me 6. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15i. Multiply the 4i to them both. Plus 8i. And when we multiply 4i times negative 5i is negative 20. I times I is I squared. Let me continue to the denominator. Multiply the 2 to them both. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 10i. Plus 10i. Minus 25i squared. Remember that your definition for I squared. I is equal to the square of negative 1. But I squared is equal to negative 1. And that's the definition that we're going to be using. I'm going to combine like terms. So we have 6 minus 7i. And I squared is equal to negative 1 times the negative becomes a positive 20. Denominator, we're going to go through the same process. Notice that the i's cancel. And whenever you multiply by the conjugate, that should always be the case. Otherwise, you're doing something wrong. So now I have 4. I squared is equal to negative 1 times the negative becomes a positive 25. I'm going to combine like terms. That gives me 26 minus 7i. And now I'll separate my fraction. 4 plus 25 is 29. I want to separate my fraction because I want to be able to get my real part separated from my imaginary part. And that will be my answer. If you are able to reduce it, you should reduce it. In this case, you can't.